How easy is it, do you believe, to get drugs if somebody wanted to get drugs in this city?
Pretty easy.
I'm just hanging out. Okay, so I'm here in downtown Desert Hot Springs, and I was at the Taco Bell, and I noticed that there was a camp here. Hi there. How are you? Would you like to be interviewed?
Hi.
You're fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why are you guys having to hang out there? Because why?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be in this video.
Okay, you can walk away.
Oh.
I have the camera going, but you have the right to walk away. I can legally record, But if you don't want to be on, you can just walk away, and I won't follow you.
But you can't legally have someone on the camera.
I can.
I don't think so.
I can.
Because I've actually had this situation with the officer before.
Yes.
And they said it's
You can walk away. I don't hold you here. You have every right to walk
Sure.
away, and you go off the camera.
What interview? What would you like? What would you?
I'm very concerned about how many people are having to hang out in these kinds of camps, and I'm out here documenting how bad of a problem it is, trying to get more relief to people that actually works rather than fake relief that goes into the pockets of the people who pretend to try to fix the problem.
Well,
Let me say it again.
Okay.
I think that people are cheating people who are struggling by taking most of the money for themselves and giving very little to the actual people who need it. And I don't think that people are aware of how much of this is going on, and I need to share it as much as I can because I think it needs to be seen. What are your thoughts on the amount of people that are struggling? I mean, I'm not saying you're struggling, but it looks like you're struggling.
It could be different. It could be different, you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, it is. It gets strenuous.
It gets what?
It does get very strenuous. I don't know.
It gets what? It gets strenuous?
It gets what do you mean?
What was the word you used? I'm trying to figure out what the
complicated.
Okay. It's complicated. So you're saying that I think what you're saying is there's a lot of reasons why people are in this position.
Yeah, but and there's a lot of just a lot of people just do have just choose to have this life.
Choose to have this life?
Yeah.
Not a stable one with a roof where it's it's a 9 to 5.
And that would be preferable. That would be preferable.
You'd prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
What's holding you back from getting on your feet more than being here?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. Just having help. Just having
help.
support. Any support. I don't know. And it's just everything. Like I used to work.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped.
Yeah.
Then after that, and recently, I've been going on the streets for a while. Honestly, but I stayed at my grandma's actually.
Okay.
My grandma's, but
Mm-hmm.
then things are getting complicated over there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bullshit problems. But,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly,
So is it? Am I reading that you're not necessarily here? Sometimes you hang
No.
out here.
right now I just passed by today.
Visiting. Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe a while back, a few months ago, I used to come by over here, a few times.
Yeah.
Well, 2, 3, a few times, I came by with someone.
Yeah.
And after that, we chilled, said what's up to a few people, and then after that, we took off.
Okay. So is this more of like a hangout right now?
Yeah, I just was passing by. I was actually,
Okay.
and I was chilling with him. He's a homie. So.
And you just know people. You just kind of hang around.
Yeah.
But okay, so that tells me a lot. But what I'm also guessing is that you interact with homeless people because you kind of just kill time and spend time with friends like that. Those kinds of people come and go through this part of the city. Is that true? People who really are down really hard.
Well, yeah, I do talk to a lot of people like that, my
Okay.
friend, but they're not bad people,
No, I'm not saying there were. I'm trying to make sure that you're the right person to talk to, and I think you are, because you can kind of shed some light on some of the problems that people who are homeless are dealing with. Even though you're not there, you relate to them, you hang out with them.
I somewhat, I'm sorry, I'm a bad at explaining all this.
It's okay. Take your time.
I don't know how to, honestly, but it's.
Remember, I'm here to document how much of the camps are going on and how many people are just hanging out. I'm sure that a lot of these people who are doing this don't really want to be doing this.
Yeah, and I'm 100% sure on that. Ever since, not that long ago, I just started seeing how people really are, even with that have money and all that shit. There are a lot of the government's fucking grimy. They're grimy. I don't know.
Well,
and a lot of people just. So some people are lucky for no reason. I don't I can't explain that.
Right. No, I know. What you're saying is you will admit that something's really effed up.
No,
but what it is,
that
you can't really put to words right now at this time.
Yeah.
But do you see people that kind of come and go within this kind of realm of hanging out and living, passing hours of the day sitting behind a gas station, Do you see people kind of come and then they disappear, and then
Yeah.
new ones come in, and then
No,
those
sometimes there's like there's new ones, and then most times I do see them stay right there, and then after that they go, then
Right.
they come back and
Right. And I'm not here to get you to talk about people specifically. I just want to get, because you relate to this problem, the homeless problem. It seems like, you hang out with them, you do. I don't want to know what you do. You don't have to go into that. I just want to get some insight from you into what you see when it comes to what's the average age you maybe see of people who kind of float in this kind of condition here, hanging out during the day and not having anywhere to go. Is it youth, or is it adults, or is it old people? Adults? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 21, so I don't like.
You're over 21.
No, I'm 21.
Oh, you're 21.
I'm
Okay.
21. I'm 21.
Okay. Do you see a lot of crime through that community that's hanging out doing this kind of stuff? Not you, but I mean, do you?
No. Well, you know what? Honestly, when I see something like awkward going on, I just walk away.
Yeah.
But
That's how you handle that
usually,
situation.
no, I don't see all that. If I seen any violence or anything like, or anything that would hurt someone, then that's what I'll probably, I'll stop to say something, or like, I'll stop to say something.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, honestly, I don't see it.
Are there
Everything's usually like quiet. Well, it's usually quiet, and it's like not like everyone just does it, like, so I don't know, like it's nothing, like it's just normal.
Yeah.
So I honestly, I don't. Yeah.
Do you ever develop any bonds with anybody who's homeless?
What do you mean?
Like, do you ever like a connection where you become really close to them or close friends?
Yeah,
or-
some people, like I said, some people are actually cool people.
Yeah.
There's cool people. They're good people. Like some people are like, like, I'm not saying like not all of them, but there are people like good, and there are people that are like minds are right, but they're just stuck in just sometimes. Stuck.
Their minds are right, but they're stuck in what?
Well, they're just sometimes they're just stuck.
They're temporarily messed up.
Yeah, they're just just lagging a little bit on drugs, and but I know some.
That's the first time you've mentioned that word, which is drugs, and I don't want you to have to go there, because I know it goes on, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it goes on and on. There's
It
a
goes
lot
on.
of things that has to
Yeah.
drugs do take a big place,
Okay, I'll ask you this: how easy is it, do you believe, to get drugs if somebody wanted to get drugs in this city?
pretty easy.
Pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. So you do develop bonds. Have you ever had a close friend that you've seen fall into this kind of situation that you've been really concerned, saying this is not good? This person's sinking pretty low.
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I can't say.
No.
I can't say.
You got to go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you talking. It's really special. I'm glad you came over and talked. All right. Are you afraid of me?
No, I just don't like the camera. I don't like
Well,
being recorded and
I know.
scribble on my face or something.
No. Something told you to don't worry about it when you were in the middle of the conversation. I appreciate that.
Well, because like I already know. I guess it might look wrong, or look like someone. I'm a girl. I'm only 21. I'm just chilling right here, but. But we all have our day.
I will say this: you have a very warm spirit, and you draw people in. Okay, and I will
draw people into what?
you don't have a repelling feeling, meaning you don't have a feeling where you push people away. You come off to me as a person who is warm, is what I would say. Is that fair?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Take care.
You too.
Okay.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, do you smoke cigarettes?
I do not. I'm sorry. I don't.
Alright.
Let me finish this, and I'll give you a couple dollars. All right?
Alright, thank you.
Okay. All right, so I noticed this this camp over here, and this young lady that just came up to me and talked to me. She saw me, and she thought it was important to come over and talk, so she did. So where I am at is right behind the Arco AM/PM here in Desert Hot Springs, and there's oh my gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. There's some stuff. I mean, it's just some stuff. I'll walk by here. Junk back there. So this is right off the main boulevard. I mean, I'm finding that I'm getting closer and closer and closer to Palm, closer and closer to City Hall, where it's such a down and out reality for so many people in this town. And you know? I mean, they have their fancy parties at Cabot's Pueblo Museum, and it's sickening to me that they just ignore that this kind of stuff is going on. And granted, I don't think they should have to fix everybody's problems. I don't think that. It's just this kind of stuff is never talked about. The city council meetings, they never bring up what's going on with helping the people hanging out behind AM/PM. Even if they tried to help and it didn't work, talk about it, you know? I mean, bring some awareness to this kind of stuff. They just pretend it doesn't work, and then I tried to ask her if she felt like, you know, groups were taking the money, and she didn't. I don't think she studies that stuff. It didn't seem like she did. But she's a warm person, and I think she said her grandmother lives down the street here. Here at Granada and Palm. But, you know, her grandmother's down the street. She's living with her grandmother, in and out, maybe, kind of what I felt. She had braces on the top, but no wire on her teeth. She showered, her clothes were clean. And she's probably got these are her peers. This is the people she hangs out with when there's nothing to do. You know, so it's like, so much money is wasted in this city on things that make no difference to these people. I mean, when I ran for mayor, I talked about building, you know, areas that were just hardened that they could go hang out. I mean, build like a Venice Beach gym or something. Go all steel piping, steel weights. Just let them do something. And there's nothing. They just hang out behind the Arco AM/PM, you know, and who knows what comes through. She did touch upon drugs as something that occurs. So it just breaks my heart over and over. And I'm the only one talking about this stuff and only one showing this stuff, I think. I mean, it's just sad. I don't want money in life. I want to fix things. And I want to fix some of these things. Why? Because I'm the only one who wants to, it seems like.